Hi guys, good morning. My name is Ariante. If you're watching this video, please like and subscribe to my channel to grow with me. Today's video I wanted to make is called Superiority Complex, and I wanted to make this video because I think there's times where all of us have areas we're really confident in or things that we're really good at, and sometimes we can develop a superiority complex based off of that feeling of just being confident and based off that feeling of seeing you in relation to other people. But the only issue with the superiority complex, so first, a superiority complex is feelings of having inflated self-worth or feeling that you're better than someone else or you do things better than other people do them in certain areas. And so the issue with the superiority complex is that whatever we feel that we're superior in or whatever we base that superiority off of, if it comes into question, then we experience inferiority. So people that have an inflated sense of self, that have a very high, overly confident sense of self in terms of how they are, typically on the back end, and usually when they're alone because they might not be so open about it, but they experience inferiority just the same. So if there's something I'm really good at, we all experience this. So I'm not even going to say that it's just people that have it. I think we all have this complex to ourselves. So if there's ways that I think there's stuff that I'm really good at, or there's something I'm really good at and I'm really focused on and I'm proud of how I'm doing it, it's good to feel that way. But if I can base my self-worth or attach to this idea of me being very good at this thing, when somebody comes that blows me out of the water, I'll feel really good and I'll feel really bad and really down on myself, and I'll experience inferiority. If somebody comes that's doing less than me, that I know I can help, that I know that I'm better than, then I'll feel good. So I'm constantly on that swinging pendulum of feeling good and feeling bad based on who's around me and how good they are at this thing. Because if you ask anybody what they feel like they're better than other people at, or how they feel they're better, or what is it that they feel they're better about, they're going to name a list of things. They're not just going to say, I just think I'm better in general. They're going to come up with all the things that they think they're better at, or all the ways they think they're better. And all those things are not anything that we can attach to, because all we really have is ourselves. So we attach to these ideas of things that we can do, or things that we have, or things that we are that we really aren't, because all we are is a soul experiencing the infinite material world that we have here. So we try to attach to this material world and attach to these things and make ourselves better or less than the next people based off of it, when really that's not a tell of our self-worth. And so we'll constantly experience superiority and we'll constantly experience inferiority. And the only way to get out of that complex, the only way to break free of that, is to constantly just put yourself in competition with yourself. Because as much as I want to say I'm better than myself or less than myself, I'm still just one. It's still just me. And so I'm constantly competing with me to get better and better and better. And when I fail at something, I still have room to get better at that thing. And so I'm not basing my self-worth on the next person, or basing it if they're better than me or less than me. I'm basing it all on myself and pushing myself to either work harder or give myself gentle grace in the back end. And so that's why it's important not to build a self-worth on anything that's material or anything that's in this outer world, because all we have is ourselves, and all we can do is continue to learn and grow and be better in this world, and better for ourselves and better for the people around us. But if we're constantly on that swinging pendulum, we lose that balance, because I'm going to be on one end, I'm going to be great, I'm going to be amazing, and on the other end, I'm going to be less than, I'm going to feel less than myself. And so if I want to just be better, I can just focus on the continual effort to be better than I was the day before, instead of better than the person next to me that might have worked way harder, or the person next to me that's still working or still building up that work, because everybody is on their own journey, and we can't compare our one day to somebody's 100 day, or our one day to somebody hasn't even started. So that is my video on superiority complexes and how we all have them, how we all can base our importance over things that are here, things that are material, things that are around us. If you're watching this video, please like and subscribe to my channel to grow with me, and I hope you guys have an amazing day.